Morning everyone. I've come down to the wood this morning, see if I could bag myself a rabbit. I've not had a rabbit for a while, but there just doesn't seem to be any about at the moment. It's a very misty, wet, sort of foggy, damp morning, so they're just not here at the moment. But I've just managed to bag a pigeon. Really happy with the pigeon. It's around about 45 yards. I stalked up to behind a tree, come out from around the branch, around the trunk, and managed to nail it. Like I say, it's around 45 yards. Got to put it in my bag here. This is the first one of the morning. The shot's dropped in. I'll show you in a sec. I'll turn it around in a second. Shot's dropped in again through the side of its wing and into its body. But at around 45 yards, I'm really pleased. This was again 11mm steel and the 1mm Shishu band. This Shishu band is absolutely phenomenal. The power and speed this stuff packs is crazy. It's most certainly my favourite band I've used. Honestly, I never thought I'd say that about Red Precise, but this is really ticking all the boxes for hunting. But I'll turn this around now and show you the pigeon. Right, so here's the pigeon. Here's where the shot's dropped in. I thought it had gone clean through, but it hasn't. It's gone up through here somewhere. But no doubt when I pluck it later on, I'll find out exactly what's happened. But at 45 yards, that was more than enough to bring this bird down. Always obviously go for a headshot, but again, you know, this one's dropped in probably 3 inches low, but at 45 yards, I'm really not complaining. Just dropped the jackdaw, just walking over to pick it up now. I just think it's a jackdaw, it's a small crow, I imagine it's a jackdaw. It's around here somewhere. There it is. Yep, jackdaw. Someone sat at the top of a tree, around about 30-35 yards, and took him out clean. He was sat this side onto me, so I'm not quite sure. His wings aren't broken or anything. I'm not quite sure where I've shot him. He came down pretty much stone dead. There we go, here we go. It's the blood's around his neck here. So there we are. You can see that. Just in the base of his neck. Like I say, this one was around 30 to 35 yards. Nice, clean shot, clean kill, which is always what we're after. Right, so I finished the walk around this morning. We've ended up with 2 jackdaws and a wood pigeon. One of the jackdaws I couldn't get because it landed in the water. One of the jackdaws obviously you'd have already seen, and the pigeon. So what I want to do now is, a lot of you guys and girls that are following me are new to catapults, new to hunting, and you're keen to get out and hunt with your catapults, which is great. The thing is, you know, if you're going to go out and hunt with your catapult, you've got to be prepared to take the animal home and eat it. So what we're going to do now is take this wood pigeon back to my house. I've already got 3 that I've shot so far during the week. This one's going to be the 4th. So we'll go back, pluck it, and show you how to breast it. We're not going to cook it because I'm saving these all up for a meal for the end of the week. Although it's Friday today, the family are at work and school, so it wouldn't be fair if I went and ate their dinner. So let's get back and prep this pigeon. Okay, so we're back home. Obviously we've got our pigeon. I always like to check where I've shot them. I'll say this one this morning was up at a 45-degree angle. The ball struck him obviously on the outside of the wing, which broke his wing, and then travelled on up his neck. It's gone up on the outside of his neck and obviously brought him down. I think obviously if the angle was different, the ball would have gone in through, but as it's gone up, broken his wing and travelled on up through his neck. Not gone underneath the skin, but you can see the line of the ball where it's hit and gone up. So anyway, let's get this thing plucked. So fold his wings back, hold them back in your hand, like so. Literally these feathers come out so easy. I've got a bin bag here, straight into the bin. The feathers, like I say, the feathers come out easy as hell. So we're not looking to pluck the whole bird, literally just to uncover its breast. There's not enough meat. Unless you're doing something regal, like a roasted pigeon, you want it to look the part. There's no point in plucking the whole bird because there's just not enough meat on it to make it worthwhile. So just get all the majority of the feathers off its breast. Like I say, they come off easy. So you're left with that. Just the breast, nice and clear. So what I'm going to do, get a sharp knife, just nick the skin. And then I'm going to peel the skin back. Hopefully you can see this. Just peeling the skin back away from the breast. Pushing it all back so it's nice and clean. You don't have to pluck them before you skin them, but I find it makes for a much cleaner job. If you leave the feathers on and try and skin them back, all the feathers get in the way massively. I mean, you still get some feathers anyway, but it just makes a whole lot more mess if you leave the feathers on and try and skin them. So there you are, you're left with these two nice pieces of meat here either side. So what we're going to do, you see the breastbone? There's the breastbone. We're going to run our knife down the centre of the breastbone and chop it away. I'll try and get this in a bit closer while we do this. Let's try and angle this down a little bit so you can see it a bit better. Right, there we go. Right, so I'm going to run the knife along the side of the breastbone. So a nice sharp knife. Run it down till you hit the breastbone at the bottom, and then just angle the knife, as you can see this, and follow the contour of its rib cage. Follow the contour of its rib cage around its sort of wishbone at the front, if you like, and then just get your little knife in there and chop it away. Pull it off from the skin, and that's it. That's one fillet there. That'll go in with the other three I've got. Obviously same on the other side. Run your knife down the side of the breast. So a sharp knife really is essential for this sort of stuff. Follow the rib cage round with the front of the knife. Down its wishbone, breastbone, whichever you want to call it, whichever you're most familiar with. And that's it. As simple as that. And there's your other piece. So that goes in the pot with the other three I've got from the rest of the week, which are here. And that's going to make a nice meal. There's just no way of explaining what it's like to feed your family from the land. I've been out 3 times this week. We've got 4 pigeons here, and that's a meal, completely free range, organic, healthy as you like, hardly any fat. Obviously I'll cook it in a little bit of butter to add the flavour, seasoning. I've got some stuff coming from a place called Game Changer Barbecue, which I'm looking forward to putting on this and trying. And that's it, it's a completely free meal, which I've earned and enjoyed getting for the family. Cheers.